Welcome people of YouTube, Guy Gash here again today. Thank you for joining me and thank you for clicking on my video. So today's topic is food and how it is directly connected to how we feel. The stomach is full of hormones that produce once we digest food to tell us how we feel. Food is not just a taste thing, it is information. It is programming us to how we feel. The foods that we eat have a direct effect on our bodies. Vitamins, all the different minerals and stuff that we eat tells our body how to function. If you're not becoming conscious of the food you eat, you will not be becoming conscious of the way you feel. Food has been a funny relationship over my short little lifespan that I've had so far. I was vegan for 3 years, which was great at the start, really good, really fun, felt amazing. But the thing is, over time, it was a detriment to my health, and now I'm making decisions that contribute to my health. I eat fish, I eat dairy in small quantities, in enough quantities for what my body needs. Listening to what your body needs is essential for living a healthy lifestyle. But food is the biggest component to our lives that we never really truly pay attention to, because it's just a thing that happens. You're just taking it for granted. But when you become conscious of the things that you eat and the way that you eat them, you'll become a bit more aware of how it makes you feel and how it contributes to your life. So, becoming conscious of the food you eat, things that you eat that you'll be able to notice take a lot of time to digest, such as heavy meats, heavy foods, heavy carbs, stuff like that. It takes a lot of time to digest. So eating that consistently will mean that your energy levels, your food levels, your digestion will be congested. It'll be really, it's like a motorway with loads of traffic on it. You're sending so much stuff into it, it's lethargic and it's taking time to process it, it's taking time to break down, and it's taking time to produce it into energy for you. So that's why it's good to find balance with food. It's something that you need to experiment with, try what's good, try different things. But learning that this is a key component to living a vital life is essential. It's absolutely essential. It is the biggest, most important decision you make each and every day is what food you put into your system. Whether that be bad or good is down to your personal decisions. So stagnant food and heavy foods will take longer to digest. It means it costs the body more energy to digest, and then in turns you lethargic, it turns you fatigued. Eating not enough of stuff turns you fatigued as well, because your body's desperate to grab stuff. But when you become conscious of the food you eat and you start balancing it out, it produces, vitalness. So another tip I'd like to talk about in this video is intermittent fasting. Now, if you haven't tried this, I'd seriously consider it and give it a go. Because basically what intermittent fasting is, now I don't do 24 hours. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But mainly around 16, maybe even 12 is enough. What you've got to realise is that human beings were not designed to consistently eat 3 meals a day, every day, all the time, heavy meals, big things, big breakfasts. We wasn't designed for that. We are hunter-gatherers, and we were designed to find and forage and find and whatever we could get our hands on. If you're living out of our primordial way, it sends our life and our biorhythm out of balance. So focusing on that, sometimes skip your tea, sometimes skip your breakfast, and see how you feel. Your body goes through a regeneration process. It activates itself, it dissolves any bad build-ups, it cleans itself out, and then you feel great again, and then you can fill it through a decent food. And it's amazing how intermittent fasting, just trying it once or twice, you go through an intermittent fasting period, and then when you get out of that period, you want good food. You don't want to fill your system with bad food. See, the thing is, with processed food, we've got such an easy lifestyle, especially in westernised culture, especially in the UK, for where I'm from. It's so easy to get hold of food. I can walk to the end of my street and go buy an absolute rake of food. We're not struggling here, So it's so easy to get your hands on it. There's so many stuff that's pre-made for you. It's all got additives in, it's all got things that keep it going. All these foods that you're eating and you're having to break down, all these additives aren't natural. They are not built for us. So our body naturally wants to repel them. So when you do an intermittent fasting, it repels all these things that are building up in your system and toxifying your system. So that being said, leading up to a vital life, how do you maintain something like this? So the thing is, it's finding balance. It's finding what works for you. Like for me, example, like I was talking about, 3 years being vegan, it didn't work out. That's just how it is. So it's what works for you. It's experimenting, it's testing, it's trying. You might find that certain foods make you... Easiest way to do this is eat a meal that you've got. Make it, eat your meal. Ask yourself in half an hour, 45 minutes time, how you feel about that meal. When you become conscious like this, you will start to notice how the food actually interacts with your body, how your digestive system interacts with it, and how it actually makes you, in turn, feel from the gut up. You know, it's amazing. Start doing this, believe me, you will live a vital life, you will have so much energy, that fatigue will go, do a little bit of intermittent fasting and your body will repel any badness in it, and you'll start feeling great. It's all about, you know, living a happy, healthy life. The thing is, food, well, from my experience, food was never really shown to me in that sense of, you know, how important it was. So when I started paying attention to food and how it made me feel, yeah, my energy levels went through the roof, and now I can, you know, you can work a lot longer, you can do things a lot longer, you can have more energy, you're not tired, you're not moping, you know, dragging your heels on a morning, you're up and you're ready and you're firing and you're full of beans. So that's the way, you know, if you want to do that, if you enjoy eating your whatever you're eating, then you go ahead. But if you want change, if you want to experience something maybe a little bit different, or change your relationship with food, or even if you have a food addiction or food problems that people don't talk about, you know, it's easy to get addictive, all these sugary things, all these additive things. Now, I'm not going to sit here on my little podium saying I don't eat, you know, bad stuff. I had a Kit Kat today. You know, it's about finding balance, and that's the thing. It's about finding balance within your area. What are you eating? What are you ingesting? Do you need to detoxify? Do you need to fast? Do you need to get rid of it? If you start paying attention to your body like this, you will live a more happy, a more fulfilled, a more energetic and less lethargic life. And if that's what you want, give it a flipping go. Yeah, man. As I always say on this channel, peace and love to anybody watching this. Make sure you take it easy. I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're paying attention to your health and your vitality. And yeah, man, make sure you're living a good life.